Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we're going to continue our discussion on in financial analytics. For today, we're going to start looking at certain packages that are very important for us. We will be focusing on some packages, and then we're not only going to learn how to navigate through the package, we're going to learn how to uh, apply them in as regards financial analytics. So first, the project that we're going to do today is all about a particular package that's very important to us, and it's a quant mode package. So I'd like us to create a new project. So let's open our, I'm sorry for my voice, I'm really having bad colds. Okay, so you know how to open a new R project. So let me open a new R project, file, new project. Then I want a new directory, new project. And I'm going to put it in the folder that we created before. Depends on where you created your folder for this subject. In my case, it's in the desktop. Then it's here, zero Finlich. Where's that? Here, zero Finlich master. I'm going to click this, not open it. So this will be the place where the project will be located in this folder, and then open. Then the name that I'm going to give it is, let me just give it to quant mode. And then to check, it's in zero Finlich master. And then I'm going to open the new session, and then create the project. So I now have a new project. It's called 2 quant mode, as you can see here on the upper left here. And then here, it indicates 2 quant mode, and it's here in my zero Finlich master. Okay, so this is the one that I'm opening. Okay, all right. So if I open my folder, it's this one. I'm going to save here an RMD file, which we're going to use now. I'm not going to share this RMD file with you because I want you to be doing the code yourself. I'll show you the codes, and then you follow along for practice. Okay, so if I open this one, this R project folder 2 quant mode, I have this now. And if I check this one, I'm going to close this. I don't need that here. 2 quant mode. You can see here the RMD file that I posted. In your case, kindly open a new RMD file. So you can know how to do that here. RMD, R Markdown file. And you may name it, you can name it quant mode if you like, name it any way you want. Then, okay, HTML, okay. And then you'll be getting this, a new RMD file. And then I suggest that you delete these things because we're not going to do that. We're not going to use them. Okay. All right. So please chat in the chat box if you're ready. If you have your RMD file ready. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to open the RMD file that created. So we're going to discuss this. I'm doing this because I don't want to be typing as I discuss. That will take up a lot of time. So best for me to have prepared this. Okay. All right. So let's review how we install packages for the benefit of those who are quite new to R. There are several ways to install packages. The regular or the regular way to install a package. So let's say we're going to install. Kindly check first here in our packages. Check if you have dplyr. We have dplyr here in your packages, and kindly chat if yes or no. Si John, meron. About the others, yes, meron. So siguro na-load na natin dati ito, no? Okay, let's see AER, applied econometrics in R. Can you see if you have this AER? Do you have this package with you? Loaded already or installed already? Okay. So some of you yes, some of you no. Okay, I think most are no. Okay, so for those of you who have installed it already, then can you just you may repeat the process, of course. So how do we install this package? We said that the regular way to do it is through a code chunk, and then we use the function install that packages. Okay, and then you have to put quotes, and then AER. You have to correctly spell the word, even the capitalization, because if, for example, I committed a mistake and I typed it as small letter A, it will return an error term because unless there's a package called small a ER, but I doubt if there is. So if there's no package like this, then it will return an error message because there's no such package. Okay, so make sure that the spelling of the package is correct, AER. Okay, and then we install this. Okay, so you can run anywhere here in this line of code here. Can be at the beginning, your cursor can be at the beginning, can be here, can be at the end. Okay, and then control enter or control shift enter. That's one way to run this. Another way is to click this, because clicking this will run the current chunk. So when you click this, everything here in this code chunk will run. So make sure that you would want, because sometimes you might put several codes there, okay, and you might not want to run everything. By clicking this, you are running everything, okay? But if you're locally running a particular code, say you have several codes here, and then you just want to run this, just make sure you are in this line, and then control enter, okay? So please tell me, I won't run that because I already have it. Please tell me what happened once you install the package. Did it now appear here in the packages? Okay, good. So it's already there, no? Now, we know that once you install a particular package, the functionalities are not readily available. So if I click this AER, okay, and here's the documentation about AER. So for example, this one, okay, these are data. These are data from that package. And are there functions here? Okay, not so much. No? This one is more on the data. Okay, applied econometrics with R. Author is Christian Kleiber. Okay, there are other contributors. Okay, and the dependencies are car, LM test, and sandwich, and survival, and zoo. What does this mean? It means that when you install AER, automatically it will also install these packages in case they're not yet installed. Okay, and when you use library to make it available, okay, automatically it will also require these packages because this package AER depends on these other packages, car, LM test, sandwich, and your functionalities of AER will not uh, run without this. Okay. All right. So the functions of AER will not be available if it's not loaded. Okay, that's what we meant here. So you can load it by how do we load a particular package? Either library, AER. Let me write that library, AER. So for library, you don't need to put it in quotes, or you can use require. Spelling require, AER. So it's the same thing. And it's the same as clicking this one. If I click this one, okay, what happens? It loads. And then there's this message here that it loads, okay? It loads car data, LM test zoo. The dependencies I showed you a while ago. Okay. So it automatically loads those packages also when you load AER. All right. And uh, so you notice that yeah, I ran it. So I ran it here. So it automatically was duplicated here. But if I unclick this class, if I want to unload AER, for example, I click that, then you can see here that that's how you detach the package. Detach AER, unload is equal to true. Okay, so that means that you're not able now to access the functionalities of AER when we detach it. So you can write detach, okay? Detach quote unquote quotes AER and unload is equal to true. All right, so another way, another way to load a package is through the packages window. Dito, no? Here, packages, and then here you have install. So let me look for a package na malamang wala pa sa inyo. G. Okay. I'm not sure if you have Repel, ano, not that. Let me see. Ito na lang, no? Ito, CA tools, no? CA tools. Kindly check if you have CA tools, CA and then capital T. So we're just learning how to navigate through the install button in the packages window. You have CA tools, class? Kindly chat, please. Okay, none. Okay, good. So that we can experiment. So here, CA tools. What's this package about? This is tools for moving window statistics, GIF, ROC, area under the curve, etc. Okay. So let's install that. Let's go here to packages and then install. Then CA capital T. CA tools. Okay. So when we install it through this, to the packages window pane, install. Okay. And then check, please, yung CA tools, what happened. Okay, there. Package CA tools successfully unpacked. All right. And if you check, please, what happened to CA tools if you check it? Meron na, and then also, did something other than that happen? Aside from meron na, ano pa nangyari? Naka-check ba siya? Naka-load ba siya o hindi? Is it loaded? Readily available na yung functions ni CA Tools? Okay. No, no? All right. So it's not checked. So if you use the install tab here, okay, it does not mean automatically that it's loaded or naka-library na siya, hindi kagad, no? So kailangan ila-library mo pa siya. Okay? So that's the second way. The first is the usual install.packages. And a third way is using a package, another package. So kindly check if you have Pacman. Check kung may Pacman kayo. Please chat. Okay, none. For those of you who were my former students, malamang meron na kayo, no? But for those of you who are using R for the first time, wala pa. Okay? So when you install a package, you can use another package to install it. And let's learn the facility that the Pacman package will give. So if I click this, let's just see what this package will give us. Okay, so it's a package management tool. Okay, so you can manage packages through the use of this Pacman package. So for example, marami siyang functionalities dito, no? May payload, may payloaded, okay, etc. So plenty of functionalities here. May P vignette, okay. So what we're interested here is in payload. If I click this, what does it say? Load one or more packages. Notice load, no? Load. And you can only load if the package is installed. So it goes without saying that the payload package of Pacman will allow us to both install and load at the same time. Okay? So using payload will help us avoid the two process of installing it first and then loading it. Okay, in using payload automatically, it installs and loads at the same time. Okay, let's do this. Uh, okay, so let's install first Pacman. However you want to install it, I'll just install. You can install it here. Okay, under packages, you have install. Okay, so kindly install Pacman. You should see this. Okay, and then we will perform some things. Okay, kindly check if you're done. If you have load installed, not loaded, don't load it yet. Okay, if you loaded it, kindly uncheck it. I'd like to see the functionality of Pacman. Okay, you have it. All right, good. So let's try to see. Okay, the looking for some packages here. See, okay, si ano na lang, si Broom na lang, no? Si Broom. Okay, let's do this. Now that we have loaded Pacman, we know that there is a function in Pacman called payload that can help us install and load at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to I'll go here. Okay, Control Alt I, insert a code chunk, and then I'm going to use p underscore load. Okay, and then Broom. Broom is a package. It's used for EDA, exploratory data analysis. Okay, now take note, payload is not loaded. Okay, I mean Pacman. Pacman is not loaded, and in your case, you don't have Broom, no? So what will happen if I run this? So kindly see, class, may I have your comments, please? Payload and then Broom. Error. Okay, yes. Error. Thank you. error. You know why? Why it generates an error term? Because it does not recognize this payload. Why? Because Pacman has not yet been loaded. Now, is there a possibility for us to be able to run this even if payload has not yet been loaded? Pwede, no? By identifying from which package this is coming from. Okay, so if I put here Pacman and then double colon, now this indicates that I'm using the payload function, and this payload function comes from Pacman. With that, R will understand now, because a while ago, with just payload, it did not understand that. Why? Because Pacman's facilities have not yet been loaded, no? Wala pa, hindi pa natin na-check, hindi pa natin na-library si Pacman. Okay, but this time, even if Pacman has not yet been libraried, okay, kindly run that and tell me what happened to Broom. What happened to the Broom package? Chat, please. Okay, kay John, medyo nagka-problema. No? The others are loaded, no? Sige. So, let's handle check na rin, no? Okay, may check mark din. So, both, no? So, in this case, si Broom, in your case, hindi pa siya installed by using payload, no? By using payload, even if it's not yet loaded, si Pacman, just by indicating yung namespace niya, ito, okay? Maluload yan, at saka ma-install, at saka load. Now, let me go back to, sino ba yung may question kanina? Okay, si John. Okay, John, stop sharing. Could you kindly share your screen, please?
Oh, sir, sorry po, hindi ko po na-run. Pero okay na po.
Okay na.
Okay po.
Sure.
Yes po.
Sige. All right. So, John, nakashare ka pa yata. Okay. All right. So let me share screen again. Okay. So with this one class, even without loading Pacman, pwede tayong magano. We can install and load. So this is one shortcut that we can do. You can do, of course, multiple packages here. Let's see. Ano pa ba? RM guards, for example, and RU guards all at the same time. Okay. Most probably you don't have this, except for my students in FinSAR last term. Meron sila nito. So if you try to run this, then automatically ilo-load, i-install si RM guards at saka si RU guards, and then ilo-load din sila. Okay, so that's another way. Okay. All right. And the third way is to make use of a function. Okay, if there's only one package, let's see. And I'm not going to share this with you. I want you to run this on your own. Copy it, Control X. Okay, so here is a function that we can create. Okay, let's take a look at this. And let's run, what an example, no? Sige, dito tayo sa Q. Okay, Quandel, Quandel class. So I want to install Quandel here. Quandl. Okay, and this one, capital Quandl. Okay, notice that with inquire, hindi kailangan naka-codes, no? Pati kay library, hindi kailangan naka-codes. Control C. Pero dun sa install packages, dapat naka-codes siya. Okay. Could you kindly check first if you have Quandl? Okay, check nga. Paki-chat if you have that package installed already. Quandl is another package that we're going to make use of. Okay, so kay Raymond meron, kay Mark wala. Okay, so medyo ano, maraming yes. Sige, palitan natin, no? Maraming yes eh. Let me see. Mga gagamitin natin. About this, itong ano, quantreg, quantile regression. Siguro wala pa kayo niyan, no? Quantreg. Paki-check nga kung meron kayo. Okay. So most probably it's preloaded, no? Sige. So, naghahanap ako ng ano ng para ma-check natin kung maglo-load nga siya. Na meron sa akin na wala sa inyo. Okay, let me try another one. R. Sorry, I wasn't able to specify muna, no? Okay. Ito na lang, random forest. Siguro naman wala pa kayo yan. Paki-check nga, random forest. Capital F, ha? Capital F. Let's use for machine learning. Okay, not good. So let's install random forest, no? Dito. So in this function, random forest. Okay. This one also, dapat naka-code siya kasi installed packages yan. Random forest. And this one, same. Copy ko na lang. Okay. Random forest. None. Okay. So what's this function? Okay, so it starts with an if, no? If then to, no? If, okay, require random forest. So what will this do? I-require niya, i-load niya si random forest. Kaso, kung wala pang ano, if there's no random forest yet installed in your computer, then hindi siya makakapag-load, di ba? It cannot load something which it doesn't have. Okay, so if you don't have that package random forest, if you keep on trying library or require random forest, nothing will happen because that package has not yet been loaded in your machine. So it's telling us if hindi pa pwede, this is not, no? If it's not if it cannot require it, okay, then install the package. And then after installing it, i-library mo, i-require na. Okay? So this is another way in order to install packages, install and load. Sabay-sabay na. May ano muna tayo, i-require muna, tapos wala, install, tapos i-library. Okay, so kindly run this and tell me what happened. Dapat naka-check mark na rin yun. Dapat naka-load na rin. Okay, and please give me feedback, please. Okay, may nag-error kay John. How about the others, please? Sige, tingnan natin ha. Yung iba muna, loaded and installed. Thank you, Raymond. Okay, how about the others? Kay Nicole, error din. Okay, kanino pa? Error in. So loaded and installed. So most probably baka kasi generic ano to generic na function, no? So most probably those who made mistakes baka nagkamali kayo sa ano sa let me share this with you sa chat box, no? Kasi baka syntax yung naging mali nyo. So see, and then paki-compare. And please tell me if na-resolve na yung ano, baka yung coding error lang. Sino ano dun kanina? Si Nicole, Carlo. So, may I request feedback from Nicole and Carlo kung umokay na yung ano nila? yung pag-run ng code na to. Okay. So, malamang niya ano no, yung sa code nyo. All right. So, on the other hand, if you have several packages, paano kung several packages? All right. So, what to do here is, let me create another Control Alt I. What we need to do is to first create Control X ko, no? And let's just pili lang tayo ng ano, ng ito. Do you have this R color brewer? Kindly check. So coloring scheme to it. R color brewer, kindly chat please if you have that uh, package. Yes, okay. So preloaded yan. Naghanap ako ng package na hindi preloaded. Kahit dalawa lang, no? Para magamit natin dito sa function na to. Let's see. Um, okay, itong E1071. Do you have it, please? Machine learning din yan. You have it, E1071. Okay, none. Good. Sige. So, yun ang ialalagay natin dito. Maglagay lang tayo ng dalawa dito for purposes of example. So, E1071 is one of them. E1071. And we're going to use that later on sa machine learning. And how about itong FF3s class? Do you have it? FF3s, fast and frugal trees. Bang machine learning packages naka-preload na yun. Okay, good. So let's load both E1071 and FF3s. Fast and frugal trees. Okay, so since these are not available in your computers, and you'll need to download it first. Okay, install it first. So this is the function. Okay, Control C, and I'll not give this to you. I want you to write it. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds. Don't run it first, no? Let's discuss it first, and then let's see what happens. When you're ready, kindly chat, please. Now, what does this function do for us? So let's take a look at this. First is that the packages, there's an object called packages that's created. And this is a character vector consisting of E1071 and FF3s. Okay, and then what happens next is this one is now the function to install, check, install, and load the packages. So it's being named as install and load. Okay, so and then it defines a function for the packages. Okay, it means that the function, what you put inside the function should be packages. Okay, and then for package in packages, so that means it will loop. Mag-loop siya, no? One at a time, 1071 muna. Okay, so it will take a look at for package in packages. So it will go through it one by one, 1071, require package. So what does that mean? What does that mean? It loads the package. Diba? Tapos, character that only is equal to 2, it means that ang ilo-load lang dito yung characters nito. Okay? So if it's not found, ano naman yung exclamation point, walang E1071 package, it will go to the next one. Install that packages, okay? That particular package. Okay, kasi isa-isa yan, di ba? Kung 10 yan, then 10 yung packages dyan. So install that packages. In particular, kung ano yung package na nasa nasa loop ngayon, okay, and then create the library. Okay. So ila-library ulit. All right, then after that, after creating that function, i-call na natin function. Install and load, and then ano yung install and load? Yung object na packages, which is this one. So, all right, so I'll give you a few seconds. Kindly run this as a whole, no? I-run yung current code chunk. Okay, so that we can see what happens. Check if E1071 and fast and frugal trees are installed. Kanina hindi naka-install yan. And not only that, kung naka-load. I'll be requesting your feedback. What happened to the code in your case? Yung current code chunk ang i-run nyo yung buo, ah. What's the code at the bottom? Okay, sorry. I didn't see this. What's the code at the bottom? Okay, ito. No? Install and load. Kasi ito yung ano natin, ito yung ano natin, pangalan ng natin ng function. And then you have to identify the packages. So ano yung packages ito? It's an object, itong laman niya. Okay? All right, good. So for most of you, nag-install and load siya. So if you take a look at E1071, kanina, it was not installed, now it's installed. Tapos, of course, if it's not installed, then hindi pa siya loaded kanina. No? Now it's also loaded. All right. Now, take a look at this, if I may. Okay. Oops, where's our environment? Sorry, I wasn't running it. So let me run this. Okay. Everything here in this code chunk, run. Okay. And then there you go. Right, so it's now okay. If I go here to the environment, right. First, we have this character vector, no? Okay, yung packages na yan, character vector siya. And then, you notice here, meron na tayong isang type ng data dito, functions. So this one, if I click this, okay, it recorded kung ano yung function na yan. Okay, this is the function that we created. So naka-record siya. Okay. May question dito si Mark. Yes, Mark. Mark, please share your question to ano. You can put there 10, 20. Walang limit 'yon. Walang limit siya kasi maglo-loop yung function natin, tinan mo. For package in packages. So naka-identify siya, dapat muna yung packages mo, no? That should appear first. So in your packages, if it's 30 different packages, maglo-loop tong function na to. For package inside the packages, okay? Right? So iisa-isahin niya. Pupunta siya sa package 1, ito, require niya, kung hindi, install, tapos require. Tapos punta siya sa package 2, etc. Hanggang matapos yung ano, yung loop na yon. Okay, thank you Mark for that question. Okay, good question here. Si kay Michael, hindi daw nag-a-appear si ano, E1071 and FF3. Michael, paki-share yung screen. I'll stop share. Can you share your screen, please?
Sige po, sir.
Sige, sa iba ba nag-appear sa inyo? Sa packages? Okay. Wait parang nag-error yung ano mo. Packages. Tama naman. 1071. Function packages. For packaging packages, if required. Mali yung spelling mo ng character. Itinan nyo, ano? Isang error lang dun sa spelling. Mag-error na yung ano. Okay, so this tells us that sa isa pang character. Yung isa pa, yung unang character na word. Yan. Okay, good. This is a live demonstration of lesson for us. No? Ayan. So nag-run na siya. No? Nag-green na lahat. Okay, nag-run na siya. There's my information na dito about FF3s, the fast and frugal trees. So we're going to meet in the future on machine learning. Okay. Na. Sige, punta ka na sa ano, yan na, yung FF3s. Punta ka na sa packages, i-type mo E1071 please, to search, and meron na, no? Tapos naka-load na siya. Pati FF3s. There, naka-load na siya. Okay, good. Thank you, Michael. We appreciate questions like this, no? Kasi it's an opportunity for us
Thank
to,
you po, sir.
yeah, thank you. Good opportunity for us to learn. Okay, so ang natutunan natin doon, careful tayo sa spelling kasi very particular si ano. May isa pang question dito. Audrey, let's see. Okay, hindi ko makita. Audrey, pakishare ulit ang screen mo.
Sige po, sir. Wait lang.
Sige. Okay.
Kita na po.
Pwedeng pakilakayan, hindi ko makita, no? Itim yung ginamit mong background, no?
Ay,
Okay.
sorry.
That's okay. Choice mo yan, eh. No problem. Okay. E1071 FF3s, install and load function packages for packaging packages if hindi ko na makita. Pero only install of okay. Wait. Paano mo rinan to kanina? Yung buong chunk rinan mo?
Ah, niran ko po on.
Mag-skip nga dun sa ano, baka dun sa yung sa package sa taas, magbigay ka nga ng space dun sa code chunk.
Dito po.
Yung before. Yung before muna. Up. Hindi, up. Yan, mag-enter mo nga yan. Sige. Kasi minsan nagkaka-error pag magkadikit eh. Sige, i-run mo nga yung buong code chunk na yan. You don't have to highlight that. Yung ano na lang,
Kasi,
yung sa taas. Yan. Yung green dyan, yung green. Hindi. Hindi yan. Yung ano nangyari? Object package not found.
ito po, sir, may red po dito. So,
Ah,
hindi ko po alam kung
okay,
anong
sandali
error po dito.
Let me see. Baka sa syntax ng ano mo. Okay. After package, library package siya, di ba? Ano ba yung comma or ano?
Kama po.
Comma?
Apo.
Okay, sige. Ganito na lang gawin natin kasi ah in the interest of time, I'll put in the chat box, okay, yung code, no? I'll put it in the chat box so that you can compare or copy mo to and then try to run this kasi okay, Control C. I-share ko sa chat box class yung in case some of you are also encountering some problems with the code. Sana yung ano? Sana yun? I'm lost. Chat. Can't find the chat box. Asan na si chat? Yan, okay? All right. Everyone. Okay. Kindly copy this and see if it runs. What happened? Nag-run na, no? I think it's running. So
Yes, po.
check na lang yung code mo baka may error doon. Okay, hindi ko kasi makita yung ano, kaya hindi ko ma-decipher. Okay,
Sige.
so that's good. Okay, thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Good. Class, again, I really appreciate these questions, no? Kasi sabi ko nga, yung mga questions na to, it allows us to learn from each other. Okay, sige, mag-share ulit ako ng screen. Share screen. Okay. Then let's go back, no? So we're done with this. We're done with this. We're done with loading the packages. Okay, now let's start with the introduction to the use of yung quant mode, yung get symbols. All right. Where was I? Okay. So let me share this with you, some notes. Control C, chat, Control V. Okay, so kindly copy that and then let's take a look at that. No? Mga notes lang naman yan. Ilagay ko na to dito sa office. All right, so we'll now start navigating through the uh, quant mode package, in particular yung get symbols na function. Yung get symbols class, very powerful siya because you're able to download data from, of course, limited sources. Pero uh, stock price data, economic data, you can download it from different sources. And if you have a subscription to Bloomberg, pwede mong gamitin yung get symbols para makuha mo yung data from Bloomberg. Okay? So, get symbols. So it's an interface so that we can access multiple data, financial, economic, like stock prices, exchange rate, etc. Now, the data that you'll be able to download is an extensible data, and we will explain in a while what is an extensible time series. Okay, so as I said here, by default, the get symbols function stores data as an XTS object. But of course, it can use other classes as well. Pwede natin i-tweak para hindi XTS. Okay, so two ways it can import data. Okay, unang-una, normal function, or it can create an object similar to the load function in base R. So we will see what this is. Okay, let's start with the use of get symbols. No? So write get symbols, kailangan capital S, and then punta muna natin, sorry. Let's just first go to, okay, a question mark, get symbols, control enter. Then we will be able to function dalawa, get symbols. Control enter. And it will, sa help, no? It will bring us to, sometimes mas mahirap pa, mas madali pang mag-quant mode ka dito. Okay? And the disadvantage of this one, dun sa help, is that it will give you several, ito, iba't ibang get symbols na to, no? Okay? So let me redo this process. I'm going to quant mode. Mas madali yung ganito eh. Quant mode, type quant mode, go here, there. Okay? And then, punta tayo sa get symbols. Here. So as I pointed out a while ago, ang dami ng get symbols, ano? My get symbols lookup, my Alpha Vantage, my Bloomberg, my Fred, my Wanda. Okay? So let's just use this get symbols na to. And what does this do? This is from the quant mode package. It loads and manages data from multiple sources. Okay? So it functions as a loading and managing of symbols. Yung symbols na to, yung ticker symbol. So dapat, alam natin kung ano yung ticker symbol ng asset na gusto nating ma-download. Okay? And then it gives us the syntax here. Okay, you notice that some, dito maraming maraming parameters, but yung mga ito, yung mga naka-violet na to, ano siya, default yan. So even if you don't load this, kunyari, hindi mo nilagay verbose is equal to false, automatic yan, false yan. Ito din, default to, source is equal to Yahoo. Okay? And then I'll discuss auto.assign later on. Okay, and then there's an example here. Okay, in fact, if you really want to know more, you can go here. And then, i-run nyo. Copy-paste nyo to sa sa R nyo. Okay, and then see what happens. Okay, so let's go here now. Okay, kindly write this, get symbols, and then naka-quotes dapat, no? Symbols is Baba, this is Alibaba. This is the ticker symbol for Alibaba. And then, source natin is equal to Google. Naka-quote si Google. And kindly run this and tell me what happens. What happened, class? Were you able to download Google stock prices? That, please. What happened? Okay, no. No, could not find function get symbols. Okay, could not find function get symbols, make sure that your quant mode is loaded, kasi baka hindi niya pan-load. Quant mode, packages pala. Okay. Sa akin din, no? Hindi magra-run yun kasi hindi pa naka-click, hindi pa naka-library. So make sure that your quant mode is clicked or is loaded. Okay, and then try again. Try this again. Because I saw some messages a while ago that could not find function get symbols. And the only reason why that's the case is because quant mode has not yet been loaded. So kindly load it and then i-run nyo ulit na ang source natin si Google. Okay, and it will give us a message that, okay, hindi na pa pwede ito. Kasi Google stopped allowing the interface, no? So, kawawa naman, sayang, hindi naman kawawa, tayong kawawa, hindi na natin ma-access from Google. The good news is, wag natin ilagay yan, wag natin i-force yan, and try this, class. Get symbols, Baba, and tell me what happens. By deleting source is equal to Google, all right, error in get symbols. Okay, si Nicole meron na. Michael, error in get symbols. Okay, is that with the source is equal to Google? Okay, so marami nagsasabi na may baba na object, no? How about the others? Okay, let me address the concern of, yun to. Michael, what happened?
Sir, okay na po, sir.
Okay na?
Opo. May Yahoo, ay may Google po yung kanina po.
Okay, sige. So notice class, nung tinanggal natin si source is equal to Google, nag-okay na siya. As I was saying a while ago, ang default ng get symbols is Yahoo. And Yahoo allows us, no, to get that. So even if we put here source is equal to Yahoo, same thing, it will run. Kasi default yan eh. Even if you don't put source is equal to Yahoo, that will run. So in my case, if I run this, okay, then just like you, nagkaroon ng answer dito na baba. And take a look at this class, dito sa environment natin. Meron na tayo dito na object. Okay. What is that object class? Sabi, it's an XTS object from September 19, 2014 hanggang 2024. May 16, yung kahapon, yung trading kahapon. No? And there's a spreadsheet icon here. Pag click ko to, it's the same as your view, capital V. And then it will print the object. So, ilan laman niya? 1 out of 6, yung first 16 rows to, 2,431 rows of observation and 6 columns. So 6 variables. Baba.open, high, low, close. So these are the prices of Baba, Alibaba, from September 19. Okay? And then anim siya, no? Open, high, low, close, and then volume, and then adjusted. So this is what we call an OHLC object, open, high, low, close. All right? So if you take a look at the structure, sige, tingnan natin i-code natin dito, structure, or kahit dyan sa script window nyo natin, Baba. Okay, may question dito si Louis. Louis, discuss natin ang next meeting tomorrow pala, no? So tomorrow, dun sa makeup class natin, if you're able to attend, please attend, no, kung kaya nyo. No? So, i-discuss ko kung paano natin i-filter, paano natin redefine yung dates, no? Alright, so structure, if I run this, control enter. Okay, anong sinasabi ng structure ni Baba? So, ang sabi dito, it's an XTS object. 2014-919 hanggang 2024-516 containing data, double, alam natin to means quantitative data siya, pwede may decimal place, 2,431 rows of observation with 6 columns, rows, columns to. And then for the columns, ayan, baba.open, high, low, close, volume, and adjusted. And then may index sign sinasabi dito, which I'm going to discuss in a while. Yung index daw, dates. So 2,431, and then time zone is universal time, universal time I forgot C. Universal time, sorry, paki-check nga class, UTC, convention pala, sorry. Universal time convention. Okay, and then XTS attributes. Ano daw yung XTS? Okay, XTS stands for Extensible Time Series. Okay, thank you, Louis. Extensible time series to. No? And then, yung source niya is Yahoo. And then, meron pa dito, no, POSIX City. No? Okay, yung POSIX City, it's a type of data ng time that can accommodate seconds and minutes, hours, seconds, minutes. So, ibig sabihin yung data na to, it can accommodate hours, seconds, minutes. And that's very important for trading, na nag-i-intraday trading, nagta-trading every hour or every 30 minutes or even by the minute, no? So pwedeng magamit yung XTS object and it can accommodate yung data na yon na may hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay? I'm not aware of any object except yung zoo and related sa XCS na which can accommodate that. So this is a pretty powerful object, itong Baba na to. Okay. Now let's take a look at, let's use another ticker symbol. So ito naman, QQQ. QQQ is an exchange traded fund and it mimics yung S&P 500. So tingnan nga natin class, you get symbols and QQQ and tell me what happens. Tell me how is it, how similar or how different it is from Baba. I'll give you a few seconds. How similar or how different is it from Baba? Any comment, please? First comment is yes, it's the same. Okay. So may similarity sila, no? Ang similarity nila, OHLC, volume adjusted. Okay? But there are differences, sabi nga ni Mark dito. Si Baba, it starts from 2014. Si ano naman, si QQQ, it starts from 2017. Okay? So bakit magkaiba? Okay, let's try another one. Ano nyo si okay, let me see. Isali natin si ano lang. So get symbols. Pili tayo ng okay, MSFT, Microsoft. And get symbols. Ito to. Microsoft to. Control C, Control V. Gawin natin si Intel, INTC. And isa pa, Control V. Oops. Si Tesla, TSLA. Okay, si Tesla. Okay. Kindly run this tree, highlight yung tatlong yan, and then run it. And let's see what happens. What are the objects created? How different or how similar are they from each other? Run this. Control Enter. So I'm getting Microsoft, Intel, Tesla. Okay, and I'll also run QQQ para pare-pareho tayo. This one. Get symbols QQQ. Okay. So I'm now having these objects, no? Okay. Baba, Intel, Microsoft, QQQ, Tesla. And they're all XCS objects. And then it was named similar to the ticker symbol, no? Diba? So pwede bang gusto kong bigyan ng different name yan? Pwede. We'll learn that tomorrow. And then, nagdi-differ yung dates, no? Si Tesla 2010, si Baba 2014, the rest are 2007. Could you guess why they have different dates? What could be the reason why they have different dates? Remember, we're sourcing this out from Yahoo. What could be the reason, class? Okay, let's see. I have an answer here based on their listing. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Mark, no? So that's correct. Based on when kung kailan siya na-list sa stock exchange. Whether it's Nasdaq or S&P or NYSE, kung saan man sila na-list, doon, yun ang ano. So apparently si Tesla na naging public to nung June of 2020 of June of 2010, 29, no? June 29. While si Alibaba naging public siya noong 2014, September. The others, Intel, Microsoft, QQQ, does it mean that they were made public noong 2007? Could you answer that question? Yes or no? Si Intel ba, si Microsoft at saka si QQQ naging public sila noong 2007? How about if I get symbol Coke? Si Coke, ang tagal-tagal na niyan. O si Ford. Okay? So bakit 2007 yung iba? Pare-pareho ba sila ng ano? No. Okay. They're correct. No, hindi. Okay, bakit 2007? Kasi, okay, apparently si quant mode, si R, nagdi-default siya into 17 years. Okay, 17 years. From 2007 to now, 2024, it's 16 and 17 years na and a few months. So yun ang inaano niya, dina-download niya. So Intel, Microsoft, and the QQQ were not listed starting 2007. Kung i-load natin si Coke, ganun din 2007. Okay? So ibig sabihin nagka-cut si si quant mode. Nagka-cut siya ng 17 years and a few months, no? Kasi from 2007 up to 2023, that's 17 years. Plus a few months pa, yung May kasi sinasama yung May eh. Okay? So it's a cut-off of 17 years and plus a few months. Now, if you're going to do this next year, kunyari mag-get symbols ka ulit next year, you will notice na hindi na 2007 yan, 2008 na. So it's a moving beginning. So nagmo-move yan. Okay? Every year na nagbabagong year, nagbabago din yung nito. That's what I noticed. Now, my question kanina, pwede bang hindi yan ang default na na kung gusto kong kunyari, I want the dates from January 1, 2000 hanggang December 12, 2023 lang. For example, that's what you want. Yes, pwede yun. But we'll discuss that tomorrow. No? So, okay. You remember this? You remember yung plinat natin na object, yung pressure? Okay, which is a data set that comes prepackaged with R. Okay, let's just recall this class. Okay, so hindi kasya, kailangan ko para sa plot. Okay, so once again, tab, arrow pala. Alright, ito yung pressure, di ba, na object. May dalawang variable siya, pressure at saka temperature. I can access that data. Gawin kong data, pressure. Okay, data pressure, control A, control enter. And then, meron tayong data dito. Yan. Naka-promise siya, no? Pag clinic ko, pupunta na siya dito sa data dito, pressure. And then, if I get, i-view natin siya, sa pressure ito. View pressure. Mapiprint na siya dito. There, ito yung pressure, no? And then, if I get the structure of pressure, structure ni pressure, you can see that it's a data frame. Data frame, meron siyang unique rows. Every row is a unique observation. Tapos bawat column is a variable. Separate siya, separate from each other. Okay, so dalawa yung niya, variable niya, temperature and pressure, and these are the values. 19 observations, 2 variables. Now, what type of a data is this? Data frame. What type of a data is BABA? Microsoft. It's an XTS object. Now, tanong, anong difference? Okay, can you see the difference if I i-view ko muna i-view ko si Intel, no? So this is Intel. Okay? OHLC din siya. So what makes Intel different from, can we change the default? Yes, we can change the default. Yeah. My question dito si Mark, we can change the default. We'll discuss that tomorrow. Okay, so what makes Intel different from pressure? Aside from the fact that magkakaiba silang variables, si pressure, temperature lang and pressure. Si Intel, open, high, low, close. Aside from that, and aside from the number of rows, of course, and the number of columns, aside from that, what makes them different? The difference is in the type of the data structure, no? Si pressure, data frame. Si Intel, XTS. Anong pagkakaiba nila? The difference lies in the index. Ulitin natin yung yung structure. Structure ni Intel. Okay? So what does it tell us? The index, take a look at this, the index is a date. 4,373 rows, time zone siya, universal time convention. Ito yung index, take a look at this, yun. Diba? Yung index dito, hindi siya numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unlike pressure. Pressure, data frame siya. Ang index niya, counting numbers lang, 1 hanggang 19. Si Intel and the other XS objects, ang index niya, time series. Okay? And this makes it very powerful. So you know, before, wala pang quant mode eh. So when I was, excuse me. Okay. When I was working with yung R, no? Tapos time series, yung date, andi dito. May isang variable date. Dito yan, isang column yan. And mind you, it was so difficult to navigate with that, no? Ang hirap kasi masalim, ano eh, medyo pag nagko-code ka na, nag-ano ka na ng functions, medyo mahirap i-handle si ano, si dates, no? Well, as far as my experience is concerned. And making it as a part of the index really simplifies things. So ito hindi ka na mag-worry dun sa ano, sa index na date. Okay, so that sets an XTS object separate from a data frame, a list, a matrix, etc. Yung indexing ng time niya. Okay? Are there time series data where the date is not indexed? Yes, of course. Ang dami. Madami. So, pero if you're working with on a time series data tapos ano, mas maganda yung date naka-index. Unless for some special reasons kailangan mo siya as a column. All right, so that answers that question. Let's go back. Okay. So the get symbols class will allow us to download data. So as I was saying a while ago, you can use this. Baba source is equal to Yahoo. It will give us the same result. Kasi the default is source is equal to Yahoo. So even if you don't put this, R will read that as source is equal to Yahoo. So there will be no problem with that. Okay. Now, okay, the other section, we were not able to reach this far. So anyway, sige, i-discuss ko pa rin to, no? Kasi ito naman ipopost ko dun sa other section. Okay, so there's a database called Fred. Without looking at the internet first, who among you are familiar with Fred? Yes or no lang, no? If you're familiar, if you have downloaded data from Fred, kindly chat yes or no. No, okay. May yes na. I know. Okay. I'll guess that most of you have not downloaded data here. Okay. Merong website. Okay, let's go to Google. Okay. I-Google natin class Fred. There. Fred and then enter. Ang unang listing dito sa Google is Federal Reserve Economic Data. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng Fred. Last time, did I? Class? Okay. So umabot na tayo doon sa ano sa Fred.
Yes, sir. Last
Ano na? So it means na lahat yung na-discuss ko ngayon, na-discuss ko na rin dati. Kasi I looked at the video tapos ang nakita ko lang yung data structures pa lang eh. Class?
Yes, sir. I rewatched the video po kasi last Wednesday and it seems like na-discuss na rin po yan.
Okay. Nako, sorry. Anyway, sige. We will continue. Ito pati yung pag-download ng Fred sa Fred class.
Yes, sir. Meron akong code from video niyo po. Like, in-discuss niyo rin.
Last meeting or last year? Last term?
Last meeting.
Last meeting, ako. Mhm. Ibig sabihin, what I've been discussing has already been discussed. Class? Please say no. Some lang. Ako. Yung Fred part lang, pero yung get symbols wala. Class? Okay, how about the get symbols? Ay, yay. Okay. Anyway, sige. All right. So I'll skip this class since we already discussed this. Am I right, class? May I skip this already? Kasi na-discuss na to. Yung sa Fred. Okay, so pati get symbols. Okay, may I know up to where up to where yung coding natin last time? How about this? Yung new environment. Did we discuss this? Okay, not yet. Sige. All right. Sige. So, anyway, it's almost time and medyo mahaba tong discussion na to, no? Okay, maybe ito, about this, yung POSIX city object na discuss ko na. Yung Wanda class. Wanda, was I able to discuss this already? Okay, no, sige. I'll first discuss Wanda, no? Okay. Wanda, just like Fred, is also a database. Pero ang specialization ng Wanda is exchange rate. Okay, puntahan natin si Wanda. Okay. Let's go to Wanda. Google natin, OANDA. Okay, there. Currency converter, foreign exchange rates. Okay. So you can see here that you can have information about foreign currency exchange rates. However, kasi paid subscription to, no? So we cannot download all. May selected lang. Selected lang yung pwede nating ma-download dito sa Wanda. Okay, till Fred lang. Okay, thank you for that, no? All right. Sige. So ito yung madadagdag sa atin ngayon, yung Wanda. So may konting minutes pa tayo. All right. So ito din class, no? Get symbols. Now you have to identify tingnan natin kung magra-run to, Pakiran nyo nga to. British sterling against Canadian dollars. So tingnan natin kung makukuha natin yung exchange rate nila. Ang source natin si Wanda, capital O. Okay, and then feedback please if you're able to get this. Are we able to get this, class? Kindly chat, please. Okay, the answer is no, class, no? Magsi-syntax error kasi ang requirement sa get symbols pag sa Wanda, unlike dun sa get symbols dun sa Yahoo, no? Ito hindi, kay Wanda hindi. You have to create an object, okay? So here I'm creating pwedeng currency pair or if we want GBP CAD, okay, that object, alt minus, and then Control-C. I-define natin tong British pound sterling and Canadian dollars. So I'm going to create this object, GBP CAD, Canadian. Control Enter. Okay, so meron na tayong, this is simply a vector. Okay, character vector lang siya, ito. GBP CAD. Okay, and then, saka ako I'll now do get symbols and then GBP, I'll use this, GBP CAD, there. And then load natin, run natin, there you have it. Okay, okay, ito yung object natin. So GBP CAD is just a character vector. Ito yung object natin na XTS, GBP CAD all caps. If we view this, okay. Now take note, there are only 179 entries. And it starts at 2023, 11/20, that's November 20. So which means that limited yung pwede nating i-load, no? Limited yung pwede nating i-load from Wanda. Only around 6 months. Okay? Pwede ba mag-load pa ng iba? Dapat may paid subscription na tayo. Okay, so si Yahoo medyo generous, si Fred generous din, si Wanda naman may limit. Okay. All right. So with that, let's end our discussion first. Okay, I'll